Hello, hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Hello, teacher. Good evening. Good evening,
Good evening,
everybody.
teacher.
Hey, hello, good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the class. Welcome. It's good to be back and it's good to see you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. How is everybody doing today? How are you doing today, people? Are you excellent? Are you happy? Are you tired after a difficult day? How are you feeling today? Let me ask for some people. Let me,
Tired.
tired is the, oh my goodness. All right. Thank
Tired.
you. Thank you so much for the feedback. Thank you so much. What about for you, Ingrid Griselda? How are you feeling today?
Well, I'm fine, but tired because of the traffic. But today I really have nice
Mhm.
customers.
Oh, perfect.
eh, ninguno, ninguno de ellos se enojado.
None.
Meaning,
You can say none. None was angry.
no one was angry. Okay.
Uh-huh. Ah, all right. Hey, that's good. That's good, you know. I believe in your context. That is a happy day for you.
um,
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you so much. Let me check on more people. What about for you? Let me see. Mr. Nelson, how are you doing today, Nelson?
Hello, hello, teacher. Uh,
Hello.
I
Good
am fine.
evening.
I am fine, but tired.
Okay. All right. I understand. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Stephanie, what about you? How is everything?
I am happy because tomorrow I don't work.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. And are you coming to the English class? No. What do you say, Stephanie? Do you want English class tomorrow?
No.
No, no. Oh my goodness. All right, no problem. All right, that's fine. Thank you so much. I see more people connecting, and that's amazing. Let me double check on more of you. Miss Erika Mercedes, how is everything?
Good night.
Hello, hello. Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
All right, perfect, perfect, perfect. Thank you so much, people, for joining on today's session. I really appreciate on that. Let me get started by checking in attendance, and then we begin and we check on some information for today. Let me just open this one. Let's see, attendance. All right, you know the drill. When you listen to your name, just make a confirmation that you are connected for today's session. Let's get started. Alexander Brian Campos.
Present.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Ashley Ramos.
Present.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Brenda Ivette Sandoval.
Present.
All right. Thank you, Miss. Brenda Patricia Medrano.
Present.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Carlos Antonio Navas.
Present, teacher.
Thank you, Mr. Eduardo Garcia.
Good evening, everyone. I am here.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. for that. Miss Erika Mercedes.
Present.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Then Stephanie Patricia.
Present.
All right, thank you so much. Estrella Dulcinea.
I hear.
Thank you, thank you. Fernando Rafael.
Present, teacher.
All right, thank you, Mr. Francisco Castro. Francisco Castro. Okay, I continue, don't worry. Griselda Grande.
Present.
Hey, thank you, thank you, thank you. Herbert Danilo Asensio. Herbert. All right, thank you, I continue, no problem. Iris Paola. Iris Paola. Okay, I continue. Carla Elizabeth. Thank you for the confirmation in the chat, Miss Iris. Thank you, thank you. Carla Elizabeth Valencia. Carla Elizabeth Valencia. All right, I continue. Kenia Patricia Portillo.
Present.
Thank you so much. Kenia Raquel Guerrero. All right, thank you so much. All right, thank you so much, Kenia, for your confirmation in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Levi Martinez. Mr. Levi Martinez. Okay, no problem, I continue. Lucía Esperanza Presa.
Presente.
Thank you so much. And Michelle Alexandra.
Present.
Thank you so much. Nelson Omar.
Present, teacher.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Norma Sarabia. Miss Norma Sarabia. Not yet. I continue. Osmaro Aníbal.
Present, teacher.
Welcome. Thank you so much. Paola Julisa. Paola Julisa.
Present.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Miss. Thank you. Rafael Eduardo.
Here, teacher.
Thank you so much. Perfect. And Rosa Emilia Navarro.
Present.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. Perfect. Welcome, everybody, for the ones who join. Thank you so much for your presence in the video conference. Let me see. Today we have class number 4 in our course. Let's do something quick, people. Let's see. Let's see how good your memory is. Let me ask some of you. Let me see. A happy person at this moment. All right, let me choose on Ashley Ramos. Miss Ashley, what do you remember about yesterday's class? Let's have some memories about that and let's socialize information. Miss Ashley Ramos, what do you remember?
Ayer hablamos sobre hot march,
Mhm.
hot many, y hot
How?
much.
All right. Thank you. How much? How many? Okay, thank you so much. Mr. Fernando, what more do you remember? Fernando Rafael, hello. Okay, no problem. Let me switch on other person. What about for you, Rosa Emilia? What do you remember about the class of yesterday?
Really, I don't remember much because no venía, había mucho ruido. Entonces,
Okay, it was difficult. All right, it was difficult. No
yes,
problem.
it was
All right.
difficult.
No problem. Thank you so much. What about for the rest? In here, what else do you remember about the class?
They use the how many, how much?
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Erica. Perfect. Who can tell me an example of a question with how much or how many? One example, please. Everybody checking notes, checking notes.
How many times?
All right. Thank you. Other example?
How much the pay?
The T-shirt.
How much is the pay? How much is the t-shirt? Uh-huh. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. To continue, because today we have practice about this, let me show you the first activity for today. All right, let me check the chat. Thank you so much, Kenny, for your confirmation. How many, how much? All right, thank you so much. That's good. Let me switch at this moment on my screen so I can show that to you. Let's see. Okay, question. Can you see my new screen at this moment?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Check on this one. What is the practice about?
How many? How much?
How many, how much?
Okay, perfect. This is what we do. We practice together and we read the complete question with the correct alternative. Take a look at this one. Tell me, everybody, this is group practice. What is the correct question?
How many?
How many meal is there?
How
Mhm.
letter A?
How much?
How
How
much?
How much?
How much?
Mm,
How much?
uh-huh.
How much?
How much? All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. At the end, I listen more people saying how much. Let's click on that one. At this moment, I am your assistant. Let's check. Let's check. Yes. How much milk? Right? Let's repeat after me, please. How much milk is there?
how much milk?
Milk is there?
Thank you. Go for the next one. Correct and complete. Correct and complete question, people.
How many?
How many? How many?
Are
How
Many
many?
oranges?
Are
Continue.
there?
All right. How many?
How many orders are there?
Can I say how much oranges? Is it
No.
possible?
How many?
Hmm? Okay, let's see on this one. Correct. How many? How many? Thank you. Let's go for the next one. We have the vocabulary word biscuits, similar to cookies. Biscuits, as you have it here. Tell me, complete and correct question, people.
How many?
How many?
How many
Biscuits
biscuits
are there?
Are there?
All right. How many? Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's go for the next one. Check on that one. Complete and correct question, everybody.
How
How?
much rice is there? Is there?
Mhm. And how many?
No.
No. All right. All right. Let's see.
How much?
How much? How much rice is there?
Perfect. 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 How much rice? Next one. Complete and correct one. Tell me. How?
How much?
How much?
is there?
How much is there on the table?
Mm-hmm.
How much?
How much? All right. Let's see. Yes, people. How much? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Next one. Pineapples. What about this one?
How many?
How many pineapples are there in the bag?
There in the bag?
Thank you. Right. How many? Thank you so much. Good job, people. Next one, we have sausages. Sausages. Tell me.
How many?
How many?
Many
How many
Sausages.
sausages are there on the
There
table?
on the
on the
table.
table.
All right. All right. Thank you.
How
Thank you.
many
Thank you.
sausages?
Okay. Well done. Well done. Well done. What about this one?
How many apples are there?
Apples are there?
How many
Ah,
apples are there? How many?
thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. What about this one?
How
How
much
much water is
water
there?
is there in the
Which
water?
one is there in the bottle?
All right. All right. How much? Right. Thank you. Let's. How many? Mm.
How much?
Sorry. It's how much?
Self-correction, that's good. Let's see. Yeah, why not? It's valid.
How much?
Perfect. How much? Because we're talking about the liquids, right? And
How much?
remember, something is uncountable when we cannot count it, right? Just remember about that one. Let me put mute on everybody. Remember when we use how many is for elements that is not possible to count. The water, it's not possible to count one water, two waters. You can count the bottles of water. That's different, right? The quantity is the container, not the water. 1 glass of water, 1 gallon of water, right? You're expressing the quantity in gallons. That's okay. But water, liquids is not possible. Similar to the previous exercise with rice. When we have a small unit, right? The rice is small. Imagine how many rice do you want? 5. One, okay, 5. No, come on, small units. So you say how much, right? And then that should be like the best form to express ideas. Liquids and small objects and quantities, small units, you go for uncountable, right? Similar to water in this idea. Let me see for the next one. All right, everybody, I need your help. Let's continue with the practice. How much or how many?
How
How
much?
much?
How much? How much juice is
How
there?
much juice is there?
Thank you. How much
How
juice
much
is there?
juice is there?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see the next one. Check on this one. Bread.
How many?
How many?
How many?
How much?
Thank you, Francisco. And the rest?
How much?
How much?
How much?
How much?
How much? At this moment, I have divided ideas. Some groups saying how many, the other how much. All right. Let's see on this
How much if
one.
what
How much?
is how much if it was hard? So
If we cut, we have a piece.
yes.
All right. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Let's see in this one. In this context, for English, the best should be how much bread. That should be the best alternative. Remember, there is a difference from Spanish to English because probably in Spanish we put a quantity for this one, right? Un pan, dos panes, tres panes. We talk about quantity. In that case, yes, but in Spanish. But for English, the concept bread is uncountable, right? The bread, the idea of bread, you say how much bread. Then if you cut, then you have one slice, una rodaja, ahí sí, one slice of bread, one portion. All right, that's different. But the
Teacher,
idea bread, it's uncountable for English. Tell me.
si bread is plural, bread.
Ah, the good point, good point. In this case, the noun bread is not possible for plural because it's uncountable. To make it with numbers, you need to say one portion, 2 pieces of bread, dos piezas o dos pedazos, right? 2 pieces of bread. But in general, bread is uncountable. And one characteristic for this, they don't have plural. No, it's not possible to say breads. No tienen plurales, los no contables. Y bread en inglés es no contable.
Okay.
Ah, perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much. So the best alternative, check on the microphone, people, on the serenade, please. Thank you. Check on that one, please, please, please. Microphones. Thank you. Let me just switch on this one. All right, I just muted everybody, right? Just check on that one, just do me that favor. Nada más recordarles, sí estamos participando, perfecto, pero si de pronto usted identifica que hay mucho sonido en su hogar o hay música, esté pendiente, ¿verdad? De activar y desactivar su micrófono, así todos pueden escuchar correctamente en las prácticas. All right, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Let's continue. Let me see in this one. All right, perfect. I need your help. Complete question in this one, people. How
How many?
How many?
How many? How many
How
coconuts?
many coconuts
how
are there?
all right. How many? Thank you. Exactly. Easy. Plural element. How many? All right. Thank you. Let's go. We're about to finish on this practice. Check on this one. Butter. How much or how many? Complete
How
idea.
much?
How much?
Butter is there
Butter.
in the fridge?
They're dirty.
Ah, all right. Thank you so much. Exactly. How much? Right? It's not possible to quantify butter, right? Portions, yes. All right. That's good. But in this case, the idea for butter is uncountable. What about this one?
How much sugar is there in the box?
All right, how much sugar? All right, thank you. Before I click on that one, there was a question from Kenny, if I am not mistaken. We listen to you, miss.
What is the pronunciation butter?
All right, thank
The
you. Let me see. Let me go back. In this one, you say butter, butter, this word. It is different because it is not it is not butter, it is not butter. It's like in between. Butter, butter. Es un sonido intermedio. No es una A y no es una U tampoco. Es como un intermedio. Butter, butter.
In the last word?
Let me see in this one. You say fridge. 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 And what is the fridge? What is the other vocabulary word for fridge? The complete, the big one?
Refrigerator.
Thank you. Excellent, thank you. That's what you call refrigerator. That's correct. Fridge is a small word. It's an abbreviation, right? But it's the same. The refri, exactly. Similar to Spanish, right? Hey, go to the refri, fridge. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, let's go for the next one. Oh, sorry. Did you answer this one? What is the answer, please? Again? How?
How much sugar is there in the box?
Exactly. Imagine sugar is very small, right? How much sugar, right? Thank you. We're about to finish. 3 more and we finish. Check on this one. Pepper.
How much pepper have we got?
All right. Thank you. Same idea. Small units, right? The size, small. How much? Let's go for the next one. Tell me.
how many?
How many
Mangoes
mangoes are there on the table?
should be table, right? Ahí tendría que haber una L. So the apologies for that one, right? Should be table, right? No le presten atención. Imagínense una L por ahí. Table, all right? All right, sorry. Let's see. How many mangoes? Yes, 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 yes. Thank you. And the last one, olive oil. Tell me.
Not much.
How much olive oil is there in the
Complicated.
bottle?
Mhm. Thank you. Thank you. How much, right? Olive oil. Thank you. Let's see the answers for this one. Nicely done, everybody. Nicely done. Good job. Good job. Good job. In this one, we have all answers in a correct form. Congratulations. All right. Questions about this exercise, people? Any doubts?
No.
Mhm.
No, teacher.
No.
No. No. It's
All
clear.
right. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for the feedback. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Now, after that one, let's see, right? That was just the preparation. At this moment, we will work on a different activity and let me prepare this one for everybody. Let's see. Let me get started. At this moment, we will work in a different activity. And for that one, I will share the link over the chat from WhatsApp and over the chat for this video conference. And I need your help, please, to access the link, all right? Go to the chat from WhatsApp or from Zoom video conference and please access this activity. You access this activity and type in your name. All right, thank you. Thank you so much. I see Osmaro. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Griselda, thank you so much for joining. In the meantime, check on your devices that you can practice, all right? You can practice with this information. Como dato, para los que ya pudieron ingresar, vean que mientras estamos en la sala de espera, pueden interactuar con la información que vamos a utilizar justo en esta práctica. So, let's take advantage of time. ¿Verdad? Nos tomamos, aprovechamos el tiempo mientras los demás se incorporan y nosotros aprovechamos a practicar y ver la información. Thank you, thank you. I see 14 people at this moment. Perfect. Thank you, 17 people. Thank you, more people connecting. That's great, I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. And let me explain to you what the task is. When we begin this activity, you are going to see a question and you will see some alternatives. What's your task? To select the correct alternative. That is what you do. Read and select the correct alternative. To win this, this is like a competition. To finish the game, you need to be the first one to answer everything correctly, right? Correct answers. If there is any incorrect, we return. Rapidito y conciso. Vamos a ir trabajando en el ejercicio. Va usted ver a preguntas en pantalla y diferentes alternativas. Identificamos una respuesta correcta y la presionamos. Seleccionamos esa alternativa. Si de pronto en alguna opción nosotros nos equivocamos, la plataforma automáticamente reiniciará su progreso y vamos desde la pregunta 1 nuevamente. 1, 2, 3. A mistake will return, right? Así que para finalizar y ganar la actividad, usted debe ser el primero con todas las respuestas correctas. That is the idea for this one. Ready for practice? Mr. Eduardo Josué, tell me.
Teacher, sorry, I have a question.
Tell me.
Estoy en la plataforma, pero dice estudia mientras esperas, dice.
Sí, claro, claro. No hemos iniciado todavía. Estamos en una sala de espera.
Oh, okay.
Perfecto. Yes, yes, yes. All right, thank you. Now, are you ready for practice, people? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right,
Yes.
perfect, perfect, perfect. The winner gets a bonus. El ganador va a decidir si tenemos clase mañana, sí o no. Okay, so let's work together, right? Perfect. People, let's create the game. At this moment on your devices, you have a pet. Try to think about that one. Ve que la plataforma le asigna una mascotita. Tell me, what is your pet? ¿Qué mascota les asignó? Cuéntenme.
Justin?
No me ha cargado.
A horse.
A eagle.
Hedgehog. Eagle, thank you.
Giraffe.
Right. Giraffe, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Zebra.
All right, thank you.
Oxen.
Oxen, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, okay, Kenya, thank you. You're a lion. All right, perfect. This is the task. We begin and answer everything correctly, all right? That is what we do. We begin now. Vamos a iniciar. Tell me, dígame.
Aún estoy en la sala de espera.
All right, yeah, no problem. No, at this moment we begin. Ahora yo le doy inicio y comenzamos a responder. We begin in 3, 2, 1, right? Thank you. Go for that, people, go for that. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much. Remember, after one person finishes, it's game over for everybody. Cuando una persona completa todo, es game over para los demás, okay? Let's see at this moment. Who's the winner? People, check on your screens in the video conference. Who's the winner?
Griselda.
All right, perfect. Congratulations to her. Check on the second place. Who was the Mustangs? ¿Quién tenía como mascota Mustangs? Can you tell me your name, please?
Me, teacher.
All right, that is Paula. All right, thank you. Thank you so much. Well done. And who had the bald eagles?
Me, teacher.
All right, Nelson, thank you so much. Thank you. Nicely done. Perfect. For the rest, congratulations and tell me, how many correct answers did you get? ¿Cuántas respuestas correctas llevaban? 5?
6.
6. Oh, congrats. What about the rest?
Yo quedé en el cuarto lugar.
All right, perfect. How many correct answers?
Todas.
Oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you so much. What about for the rest? How did you do? 3 correct answers, 2, 1, 4. Let me ask on this one. What about for you, Brenda, Yvette? How many correct answers did you get in this activity?
I believe 6.
All right. Hey, that's a good number. Thank you so much. Thank you. And Stephanie, what about you? How many correct answers?
5.
Okay, thank you. Hey, that's a good number. And Francisco, what about you? Francisco Castro, how many correct answers for you?
Sorry, teacher, me sacó la aplicación, no vi.
All right, no problem. But thank you so much, Mister, for that. All right, thank you, everybody. Now we continue with more information for today. Nice done on the review, people. Today, this was the second activity, the quiz that we did. Now, let's pay attention to this part. We have an objective, and I need one volunteer, only one at this moment, to read the objective for today. I will be able to. One person, please. Thank you. Go ahead. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let me see. I see Erika is raising her hand. So Erika, tell me, please, can you read the objective, please? Thank you.
Okay. I will be able to talk about financial information and work
Perks. Perks. All right. Yes, thank you so much. When we talk about perks, it's like something extra, something good. For example, bonus at work, a lot of vacation, flexible time to work. Those are work perks, right? Something good they offer to everybody. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, to continue or to begin, let's say, on this practice, we make reference to one page from the book. All right. What is the reference? As you can see here, in what page are we working on? Check on this one. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Page 16 from your books. Tell me, we have a question on a screen, and let me ask this question to one person. Miss Rosa Emilia, tell me, Miss, check on the question, listen and answer. How many days a week do you work? How many days a week do you work? I work 5, I work 2.
Six days
6 days a
a
week.
week.
All right,
Yes.
thank you. Miss Rosa Emilia, choose other classmate and ask the same question, please.
Okay. Ingrid Cristela,
Mhm.
how many days a week do you work?
How many days? I work actually 44 hours a week.
44 hours. All right. And if we talk about days, how many days are those? In 5 days? In 6 days?
In 6 days.
6 days. All right, thank you. Ingrid, choose other classmate and ask the question, please.
Emilia,
Mhm.
how many days a week do you work?
And work 6 days a week.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. Let me choose other person. Herbert Asensio, what about you? How many days a week do you work?
Hola, teacher.
Hello, hello. Thank you. Thank you so much. Check on the question. How many days a week do you work?
I work
Mhm.
6 days.
5.
Uh,
6. Oh, all right.
day of
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let me ask on some people. What about for you, Lucia Presa? How many days a week do you work? Miss Lucia Presa, hello, hello. Question for you. How many days a week do you work?
I work 5 days a week.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And quick, for everybody, tell me, what about the rest? How many days a week do you work? Volunteers, volunteers.
I work
All right,
five days
5 for
per week.
Osmaro. Thank you.
5 days, teacher.
5 days for
5
Francisco.
days.
5 days. Oh,
5 days.
I work 5 days.
amazing.
I
6,
work 5 days.
5. All right.
Day,
And for, tell me, Carlos.
8 days
5. All right.
continuous.
Continuous days. Okay, thank you.
8, yeah.
And 8.
Yes.
Wow, my goodness. Uh, I
24.
remember 24 hours, 8
Yeah.
days, and no vacations for you, Carlos.
Yeah.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
Hardworking person. All right, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, teacher.
Let's check on this one. Let's move on and let's continue. Tell me, let's think of this one. How much time do you have for lunch break? For me, I have 2 hours for lunch. What about for you? Let me ask on more people. Let me see on Miss Patty Hernandez. What about for you, Miss Patty? How much time do you have for lunch break? Miss Patricia Hernandez, hello, hello. No problem. Let me choose another person. What about for you, Michelle Alejandra? How much time do you have for lunch break? All right, not available. Let me choose another person to participate. What about for you, Paola Julissa? How much time do you have for lunch break?
I I have
Mhm.
30 minutes.
30 minutes. Wow.
30 minutes.
My goodness. You need to eat like flash.
Yes.
All right, interesting. What about for you, Erika? How much time do you have for lunch?
Um, 1 hour.
1 hour. All right, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Erika, choose one classmate to answer the same question, please.
Okay, sería
Hmm?
para Eduardo.
All right, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Let me see if Eduardo is available. Eduardo. Mr. Eduardo Josue. What about you, mister?
Hello.
Hey, thank you. Thank you, thank you. What about the time for you for lunch?
Um,
Mhm.
1 hour.
All right, but complete sentence, please. I have.
I have 1 hour in my work at the lunch.
All
No,
right,
no.
thank you. Yeah.
Sería, I have 1 hour the lunch in my work.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Nicely done. Thank you, thank you. Now, people, let's work with some information as a reference from the book. There is a conversation that we check. At this moment, let's do something. I will give you 1 minute. Check on the conversation. All right. And look for new expressions for you. If there is any new expression, tell me and I help you. All right. Check the conversation. Look for new information, new words for you, please. Thank you. Okay, perfect, perfect. I think time is finished for this part. Tell me, is there any new expression for you? I listen to you. Tell me, is there any new expression? If there are not, tell me, no express, no, not teacher, or yes.
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
All,
teacher.
all right, tell me, what are the new expressions?
That's great.
Thank you, thank you. Let me
4 days
hide.
extra hour.
All right, thank you, thank you. Let me double check on that one. Oh, give me a sec.
I have a question, teacher.
All right, all right. Let me just check on this one. Tell me.
In the sentence, I
Mhm.
work for weekdays is
Uh,
correct. Is work 4 days a week.
all right, all right. Let me explain. All right, good question, good question. Let me just check on that one and I explain to you. Let me see. The other expression. Oh, this one. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, let's begin this one. The first one. That's great. Do you know any other form to express this idea? What could be other expression?
That's
That's
good.
good.
That's
It sounds
good.
great.
It sounds great. That's good. That's great. That is a comment to express that something is good. Hey, you say, hey, Nelson, tomorrow we don't have class. Oh, that's great.
Oh, that's great.
That's great. Hey, Nelson, I paid the pupusas for you tomorrow. Hey,
That's great.
that's great. Amazing. All right. Nelson, next week you will receive a bonus at your work. Expression?
That's great.
Amazing. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank
Those
you.
are different expressions, right? To express, hey, that's a good idea. That is something good. Mhm.
Thank you.
My pleasure, mister. Then the next one. Let me help you on the next one. We have an expression here. We say weekdays. All right. But let's do something. If I talk about this expression, the weekend, what is the reference for the weekend?
The last day of the week.
There are two, and which days are they?
Saturday and
Saturday,
Saturday and
Sunday.
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 Exactly. Saturday, Sunday. That is the weekend, the final part, weekend. Weekdays are 5 days. Which are they? Can you tell them?
It's
Monday,
Monday?
Monday,
Tuesday,
And Friday.
Tuesday,
Wednesday,
Uh-huh.
Thursday, and
Uh-huh.
Thursday,
Friday.
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 Thank you. That's correct. All right. When we talk about the weekdays, we make reference to those: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. 5 days.
Only
Those
this
are
day.
weekdays. Exactly. Right. Those are the days. If you say, for example, let me see, I work 4 days a week. Be careful with the microphone, please, 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 please. All right. If
Salud.
I mention this one, if I say 4 days a week, there is no restriction possible. Monday, Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 days a week, no restriction. But if I say I work for weekdays, the restriction from Monday to Friday. Saturday and Sunday, no, they are not included. That's why the person is expressing that in that form. I work for weekdays and sometimes Saturdays, extra day, right? That is what the person is making, like the division of that part, right? And it is possible. 4 days a week, no restriction. Any day, weekdays, Mondays through Friday, from Monday to Friday, and weekends, only 2 days. All right. That is a little bit of the emphasis the person is making. Miss Brenda Yvette, now is it clearer now? Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much for the feedback. I appreciate that. And what about
Thank
the
you.
next? All right. Perfect. And the other expression, each, right? I remember yesterday we checked on each. Do you remember other form to say each?
Yes.
Tell me. We
Cada.
say, and we say in English, other form?
Every
Exactly,
day.
exactly. Every extra hour, or other form, each extra hour, all right? Talking about particular of one element, each, cada una, cada hora extra is around $10. Thank you. Tell me, there was other question. Tell me, tell me.
Thank
Yo
you,
tengo una
teacher.
pregunta respecto a los días de la semana.
Ajá,
Ahí
tell me.
aparece Saturdays, cuando son así en
In plural,
Cuando
let's
digo
say.
sábados,
Ajá.
sábados y se le agrega una S. Igual a
Exactly.
todos, igual a Mondays.
Exactly. All right. In this case, you are making reference like a repetition, like it's similar to say in this way, Saturdays, it's similar to say every Saturday, ¿no? Es como un equivalente como cada sábado, los sábados, haciendo como plural. It's possible in that case, right? I work on I rest on Sundays, los domingos, yo descanso los domingos. I rest on Sundays. It is possible to make it like plural. We incorporate the final S, and that is applicable for all the days. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, all right? There is no problem, right? Similar to some restaurants, right? They have some special offers on specific days, ¿verdad? Si usted se recuerda, igual restaurantes que tienen promociones cierto día, right? Tuesday and Thursday, China Walk, right? You buy 2 plates of food, you pay 1, right? Something similar to that to make reference of this one, right? Para algo repetitivo que ocurre ciertos días, podemos hacer ese tipo de construcción. Sundays, Saturdays, Tuesdays, and so on. Miss Kenya, tell me, is it clearer now? Thank you. And tell me, what about the rest? Any other question? Okay, if there are no questions, let's do something. I need, how many people participate in this conversation? We have Ben in the conversation. What is the name of other person?
Jeff.
Jeff and
Mario.
Mario. All right, perfect. I need at this moment one person to be Jeff, right? I need one Jeff in the conversation, and I need one Ben in this conversation just to have the practice, right? Thank you. I see at this moment Brenda and Rosa. Continue, right? Keep the hands up, right? Deje su manita arriba. Si gusta participar, yo le doy la chance, no problem. Brenda, you begin. Rosa Emilia, you respond, and everybody is Mario. Todos somos Mario. Cuando lleguemos a esa participación, todos, absolutely. All right, thank you. Brenda, you begin.
Okay. Jeff, how are you doing? I want to ask you how many days a week do you work?
Hey, Ben. Well, I work 5 days a week, and you?
That's great. I work 4 weekdays and sometimes on Saturdays.
Really? On Saturdays? Do you work extra hours? And how much money do they pay for each extra hour?
Yes, I work extra hours when there is too much work to do. Each extra hour is around $10.
I see. Well, sometimes there is not much time, right?
Everybody?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you. Next people to participate. I have Estrella, Dulcinea, and Francisco. Thank you. Estrella, you begin. Francisco, you respond. Perfect.
Okay, Jeff, how are you doing? I want to ask you how many days a week do you work?
Hey, Ben. Well, I work 5 days a week. And you?
That's great. I work 4 weekdays and sometimes on Saturdays.
Really? On Saturday? Do you work extra hours? And how much money do they pay for each extra hour?
Yes, I work extra hours when there is too much work to do. Each extra hour is around $10.
I see. Well, sometimes there is not much time, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you so much to be alert. Thank you. Next people to participate. I have Stephanie and Erica. Stephanie, you begin. Erica, you're second. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, Jeff, how are you doing? I want to ask you, how many days a week do you work?
Hey, Ben. Well, I work 5 days a week, and you?
That's great. I work for weekdays and sometimes on Saturdays.
Really? Saturday? Do you work extra hours? And how much money do they pay for each extra hour?
Yes, I work extra hours. Then when there is too much work to do, each extra hour is around $10.
I see. Well, sometimes there is not much time, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, everybody. Perfect. And now I have Mr. Carlos Antonio. You begin, Carlos. And I need other person to help Carlos, please. One volunteer. Thank you, Kenya. Perfect. Carlos and Kenya. All right, Carlos, you start.
Jeff, how are you doing? I want to ask you how many days a week do you work?
Hi, Ben. Well, I work 5 days a week. And you?
That's great. I work 4 weeks and sometimes on Saturdays.
Really? On Saturdays, do you work extra hours? And how much money do they pay for each extra hour?
Yes, I work extra hours when there is too much work to do. Each extra hour is around $10.
I see. Well, sometimes there is not much time, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, everybody. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for everybody who participated. I just have one part. Let's see, in this case, let me see. Two expressions just to practice on pronunciation. That is the light blue. Listen and repeat after me. Each.
Each.
Mhm.
Each.
Each.
All right. All
Each.
right.
Each.
Thank you.
Each.
Thank you so
Each.
much. The next one. Listen to this and let's practice. Around.
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 Mhm.
Around.
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 All right. Thank you. Now listen to the complete expression and let's repeat. Each extra hour is around $10.
Each
Each
extra hour is around
extra
$10.
hours
$10.
around $10.
Perfect, 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 perfect. Now, the expression in yellow, this is for fluency, all right? Check on this one. Sometimes we don't need to stop. For example, ask you. You can combine, make a combination, ask you, all right? The final part joins the first sound, right? That is going to help us a lot in fluency, all right? In sounding natural. Vea por ahí cómo algunos sonidos, no todos, ¿verdad? Se pueden unir. Quiere decir que el sonido final de una palabra se puede unir con el sonido inicial de la siguiente. Eso nos evita que nosotros hagamos una pausa y que igualmente sonemos un poco más naturales, ¿verdad? Porque de pronto nosotros vamos tratando de enfatizar pronunciación palabra por palabra y eso nos resta fluidez. Mientras que acá no es que lo vamos a decir mal, sino que el sonido siempre está presente, pero lo vamos a tratar de unir. Listen to this one, right? Separate, ask you. Listen, ask you, right? Si yo lo hago así, es como que hiciera una pausa. Ask you. Hay una pausa, mínima, pero existe. But listen to this one. Ask you, ¿verdad? El sonido después que termina Q, right? Como que decimos Q. All right, ask you. All right, now listen and practice. Ask you.
Ask
Ask
you.
you.
Ask you.
Ask you.
Thank
Ask
you.
you.
One more time, one more time. Listen and
Ask
repeat after me. Ask you.
Ask you.
Ask you.
Ajá. No es como que le dé asco, va, pero ask you, right? Ask you. Por ahí vamos, right? Por ahí vamos con la palabra, right? Listen to this one. Now, complete expression. Ahora escuche la oración completa y tratamos de practicarlo. I want to ask you. Ajá.
I want to ask you.
I want to ask you.
ask
I
you.
want to ask you.
I want to ask you.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Congrats, congrats. That's correct. I want to ask you. Next time, don't stop, right? Don't stop. A la siguiente, ya no hacemos esa pausa cuando tengamos esa combinación, ¿verdad? No me pause y no me diga ask you. Ask you. Ask you. Hey, I want to ask you something. Perfect, perfect. Right? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Is there any other question about this one? Or
No.
can we
No.
continue?
No.
Yes.
All right.
Continue.
Thank you, thank you. You are the boss here, no problem. All right, thank you. Check on this one. Exercise 3. What are the instructions, people? Help me, please. Instructions. Circle.
Circle the word that best completes questions.
Questions. All right, let's do it orally. Let's do it orally. Number 1. What is the correct expression?
How many hours?
How many hours a
many
day do you work?
hours a day do you work?
All right, thank you, thank you. The boys, what happened to you? Boys, I only listen to the ladies. Boys, help me. How? Boys, hello, hello. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's correct. How many hours, as you mentioned, how many hours a day do you work? If you have the material in the printed version, complete, all right? Yo espero que la mayoría ya tenga su material y si es posible que lo haya impreso, ¿verdad? Vean ahí la referencia, page 16, y usted va completando el ejercicio. In here, we do it like in an oral form, right? To take advantage of the time. Nosotros acá lo vamos haciendo de una forma oral y aprovechamos el tiempo ahora para expresarlo, pero usted vaya expresando, practice and complete. Practice and complete. What about for number 2? Tell me, read the complete question with a correct alternative. How?
How much?
How much
they
they
Per, right? Per hour. Per hour.
pay per hour?
Exactly. All right. Tell me, people, in question number 2, what is the reference? ¿A qué estarán haciendo referencia? Porque escogimos how much.
dinero.
Money. Exactly. Money, right? Money, right? Money, correct. For that reason, you say how much. How much do they pay? Making reference to money. All right. Let's do something. Let's work together and let's continue practicing. Let's work on the different questions and the exercise we have. All right. Let's read. Ready? 3, 2, 1. How many?
How many
How
days a
many
week
days
do
a
you work?
week do you
How
rest?
many days a week?
Thank you. Next one. Let's read together. 1, 2, and 3. How?
How
How
many
many hours a day do you work?
All right, perfect. Thank you so much. Next one, let's go for the other section. Everybody, how?
How much
How
money
much
do
do
How
they
much
they
money
pay
do they
for
pay
extra
per
hours?
hour?
Hours.
How much?
Interesting.
How
How much
much
time
time do we have?
Thank you. One more time, the last one, how much?
How
How
much
much
Time
time
do we
do
have?
we have?
Exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Remember for this one, we have two alternatives when we create questions. We have how much and how many for this one. We need to pay attention to a specific element, right? For example, days, and we pay attention to the other element in this question, hours, right? That is the important part, right? In that case, you say how much or how many, depending on that information. The next one, important element, money. All right. And the other reference talking about time. That is what we need to pay attention to use the best expression. Tell me, how many, in what context do we use it? What do we use it for? Para qué tipo de palabras utilizamos el how many? In general, right? Countable or uncountable? What do you say?
Countable.
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 All right, thank you,
How
thank
many
you.
countable?
Uh-huh,
How much? How many countable?
uh-huh,
How much
thank,
in countable?
Countable.
exactly. And this is the definition that you have on your books, all right? Just double check. Yo se los he cubierto y lo voy mostrando poco a poco para la práctica, pero en su libro usted tiene la referencia. How many for countable nouns? Example, ¿qué ejemplos nos da el libro? We say hours. What else? Otros ejemplos que vemos acá. Days. The next one. Weeks.
Year.
Years. Exactly. And the other, the counterpart, de ahí la otra parte, for uncountable nouns. What are the examples we have? Check on the parentheses. Money and,
Time.
Money and time.
all right. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Check on that one exactly. Countable nouns, something that you can like include a quantity. Recuérdense acá, los contables son los que les podemos cuantificar. Los días sí, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, it's possible. Hours, possible. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Everything is countable. Fruits, yes. Apples, 2, 3, and in that case, all right? For the other part, for uncountable nouns, we have the concept of money. Remember, uncountable. Recuérdese que ciertos conceptos en inglés son no contables. Sin embargo, dentro de eso hay una subcategoría que sí podemos contabilizar. Example, money. Not possible to say one money, two monies, three monies, four monies. Not possible. Recuérdense que el concepto money no lo podemos pluralizar y no tiene forma contable. Por eso utilizamos el how much. Sin embargo, en esa categoría de money, nosotros tenemos los dólares, que son parte de ese concepto, hablando de esa área. Los dólares sí los contamos. $1, $2, $3, 25 cents. In that case, possible. Similar to time, the concept of time, right? Cuando hablamos de tiempo, en este caso, no de cuántas veces, ¿verdad? Decir, hey, ¿cuánto tiempo? Ahí sí no, ¿verdad? Si hablamos de oportunidades o de ocasiones, porque a veces se utiliza esa palabra, time también como how many times, ¿cuántas veces? Ahí sí, how many times, pero por el contexto. Si hacemos idea de time con horas, reloj, eran minutos y horas, el concepto es no contable. For that reason, you say, how much time do we have? ¿Cuánto tiempo tenemos? How much time do we have? We have 2 hours. Las horas sí las contabilizamos. Okay, ahí sí. How many minutes? Yes. How many hours? Ahí sí. ¿Ah? Si la palabra acá fuera horas, let me give you the examples here. Let me see. Vamos a hacer un texto por acá, rapidito. In this case, if we say how many, lo voy a poner al otro lado acá, para que no nos confundamos. All right? How many hours do we have? Okay, perfect. In that case, yes. How many hours? Why? Because we're making reference to hours. Vea que la palabra después de la expresión how many, how much es hours, algo contable. For that reason, you say how many hours. You say, hey, let's practice, speaking practice. How many minutes? How many minutes do we have, teacher, for the practice? You have 10 minutes. In that case, because the type of question is making reference to something countable, right? Ve ahí un poquito la diferencia, similar a lo de dinero, ¿verdad? El dinero no lo contabilizamos, pero sí los dólares y los centavos y todo eso. Similar al concepto tiempo. No lo contabilizamos, es no contable, pero podemos contabilizar las horas y los minutos. How many hours? How many minutes? How many seconds? In that case, it's possible. Dependiendo cómo nosotros armemos la pregunta, podemos como jugar, ¿verdad? De cómo utilizar la expresión, pero siempre acorde, contable, no contable. Countable and uncountable. That is the form to create questions in this case, right? Miss Kenya Raquel, tell me, is it a little bit clearer now? Tell me. Or the rest, any question? ¿Los demás? ¿Preguntas? Hello. Hey.
Teacher,
Yeah, tell me. Vaya.
yo he identificado ciertos factores en el how much y how many, que
Ajá.
digamos, algunos son objetos, otros son personas, y de igual manera solo es de observar que si hay partículas, como dice, contables dentro de que sea un objeto o una persona, y así se va a identificar el how much y el how many.
Exactly. That's what you need to pay attention to, right? Every time when we create questions, you go for that, right? You pay attention to the next word in the expression, right? Ahí sí. Vamos a prestarle atención, como lo decía el compañero, al elemento al cual hacemos referencia. Después de las dos palabras, how, ya sea many o much, va a existir una palabra de referencia. Si usted identifica que es contable o no contable, de ahí tomamos referencia para las expresiones. Countable, all the countable nouns, todos los nombres contables, ya sea people, fruits, or food, all right? It doesn't matter what, but if it is countable, you go for how many, ¿verdad? Independientemente, si es persona, es un animalito, es comida, es un objeto, pero si se puede cuantificar, entonces utilizamos how many. Si no se puede cuantificar, que generalmente son los líquidos, ciertas palabras como money, time, and bread, que no se pueden cuantificar, ideas abstractas a veces también, how much do you love me? ¿Cuánto me amas? How much do you love me? No vamos a decir how many do you love me, ¿verdad? How much. Con ideas abstractas igualmente utilizamos how much, right? Eso es lo que tenemos que prestarle un poquitito de atención para trabajar efectivamente en este tipo de ejercicios, right? Now, questions? You want practice? ¿Vamos con práctica? Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Perfect. Thank you. Let's go for practice then. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let me switch on this one. So I go to the next part. All right. In this case, we have other practice, and I explain to you where it comes from. Let me show this to you. In the book, if you have the book, there is an exercise on page 17, if I am not mistaken, 17 or 16. Let me double check in this case. Let's see, page 17. All right, let me switch back to this one. If you have the books, all right, we were working on some exercise for this part, all right? Page 16, this is the conversation we practiced. Then this is the information for how much and how many. The next part is an exercise. You complete the exercise with information. At this moment, I have the same exercise, but in a digital form. Let me show this to you. All right. I will share a link to you. Les comparto un enlace por acá. And it's the same exercise, but in the digital form. Por WhatsApp y igualmente por el chat de la videoconferencia, les compartí el enlace para esta práctica. Está tomada del libro, literalmente, solo que está digitalizada. In this part, you complete. All right, let's do the first one. Vamos a hacer primero como clase. Vemos ahí. Tengo la palabra money is in the bank. La primera palabra me va a ayudar a mí a saber si es how much or how many. How do we complete, people? How?
How much?
Exactly. All right, perfect. How much? You type the information, how much. Then you go for the next one, the next one, the next one, the next one. When you finish, cuando usted finalice de completar los ejercicios, go at the end of the page. All right? Váyase al final y le va a aparecer un botón que dice finish. Click on finish, please. And when you click on finish, you will see uh, two options. Le va a mostrar dos opciones acá. Ahora le va a aparecer una ventanita emergente, a pop-up message. What do you want to do? Click on the option of the left. Escogemos la opción de la izquierda. Check my answers, right? Al darle check my answers, la plataforma automáticamente me va a mostrar mi progreso y me va a decir cuánto es mi calificación. The first one was good. ¿Verdad? Me salió buena la primera, por eso me puso de nota 10, obtuve 2 puntos. Do this exercise, please, and when you finish and you check, share the screenshot of your score over the WhatsApp group. Please, 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 please. All right. Cuando usted finalice, le pido de favor que tome una captura de pantalla y la comparte en el grupo de WhatsApp, all right, para verificar cómo nos fue en el ejercicio. Similar to the one I sent to you. Yo en el grupo ya les compartí mi ejemplo and I share my score. I receive a 2. But for you, I know you will obtain a 10. So please work at this moment. I will give you 3 minutes for this one. Thank you so much. All right, all right. Thank you so much, everybody, for the time in the practice. I am checking on this one, and you are doing pretty great. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. All right, just to double check on this exercise, let me see. Let me go back to my presentation. No, to the exercise. All right, let's have some feedback. In this case, let's refresh and we start over, all right? Si usted gusta practicar más en este tipo de ejercicio, basta con que refresque el navegador o vuelva a abrir el enlace y le va a dar otra oportunidad, right? Unlimited attempts, all right? Intentos ilimitados por acá, no problem. That's the idea to practice. The first one we already mentioned, like how much, right? How much. Ya me habían ayudado ustedes con how much money is in the bank. Everybody, I need your help. What about for number 2? How do we complete?
How much?
How much?
How much?
All right.
Paper.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. How much paper? What about the next one? Number 3. How do we
How
complete?
many hours?
How
Many
many
hours.
Hours.
days
All right. Next one. Number 4.
How
How
much?
much?
Information.
Thank you. Remember how much information. The next one, complete question, please.
How
How?
many?
How
How
many
many
How
days
How
many
many
do you rest?
days?
rest?
rest?
All right. How many days do you rest? Thank you. Number 6, complete question. How?
How
How
many?
How
many
How
many
many
employees
employees does
Employees.
your
and
company have?
Thank you so much. How many employees? Let me see. Let's improve the score. And ta-da, you see, 10 out of 10. Everything is perfect. I was checking over the WhatsApp and I was checking on your screenshots, and probably we need to check on the paper in this case. The concept paper is not countable, is uncountable. Vea que este, igualmente, paper es no contable, el concepto. There is a difference. Vea que existe diferencia. Tal vez en español nosotros sí lo contamos. 3 papeles. A veces lo mencionamos así, ¿verdad? 4 papeles. All right? Yeah. In Spanish, probably. Tal vez es común en español contabilizarlo. But in reality, for English, paper is uncountable. All right? You can count like pieces of paper. Yes. You can count sheets of paper, hojas, sheets, right? Hojas de papel, sí, eso sí lo puede contabilizar. But the concept paper, no, right? In that case, it's not possible. So please double check on that one. That is something that I realized. Es algo que pude notar en el grupo, que algunos tal vez con el paper tenían cierta dificultad para obtener una nota completa. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Any question? Questions for this exercise?
No.
No? All right, thank you. What about the rest? Tell me, any question, any doubt?
No.
All right, thank you so much. Now, we come to the magic time of the class. Let me switch this one, because that is the time you enjoy the most. What is the next exercise, people? Check on the screen.
speaking activity.
Speaking activity.
Speaking activity.
Perfect. By the way, did you receive the picture that I shared with you over WhatsApp before the class? Do you have it? ¿Tienen la imagen que les compartí antes de la clase, que les puse que era una práctica?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
All right, like that one, right? That is the information that we have. Perfect. In that case, we have some questions, and that is the practice. Let's work together. Please, I need your help. Let's read the question. Vamos a leer y vamos a practicar las preguntas. Number 1, let's read. How
How
Many
How many
hours
hours a week do you work?
Do you work?
Okay, exactly. Thank you so much. Question number 2, let's read. How
How many meetings do you have in a month?
many meetings do
Do
you
you
have
have
in a
in
month?
a month?
Okay, perfect. Next one, number 3, please. How
How much
How
time do
much
you work
Do
time
you work
do you work
computer?
in a computer?
All right. You say, hey, I work 2 hours. I work 1 hour. It depends on you. Remember that in the answers, it is not necessary. We don't pay attention to how much and how many. Recuérdese que en las respuestas, ya el how much y el how many no lo utilizamos. Damos el dato correcto. I work 5 hours. I work 3 hours. I go to 1 meeting. In that case, it's not relevant for how much and how many in answers. Let's continue. Number 4, please. I need your help. How
How many
How many extra
How
hours do you work
many
a month?
extra hours do you
Mhm.
work a month?
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Next one, number 5. Let's read.
much
How much
How
do you
much
receive
do
per
you
extra hour?
receive
hour
per extra hour?
I received $10 per extra hour. $12, $20. It depends on your reality. All right. But if you don't receive hours, you say, hey, I don't work extra hours. No problem. All right. So we continue with the next one. Number 6. Let's work on this one. Let's read
How many
How
many
many
How many personal
permission
permission do you have
do you
at work?
have at work?
Okay. Thank you, thank you. And this is about the perks. Recuerdan el objetivo y vamos a hablar de perks como beneficios. Hey, I have 5 permissions a month. Amazing, right? 5 excuses. I have what? 1 permission in a year. Oh my goodness, that's too bad, right? Wow.
and permission?
It's possible, right? It's possible. It depends on your job. Let's see number 7. Let's read together.
How many hours
How
do you
many
have
hours
for
do you
lunch?
have for lunch?
Exactly. And we report on information like that. All right. That is what we do at this moment. We work in groups and we interview the classmates and try to take notes. All right. Vamos a trabajar en pequeños grupos. Vamos a utilizar estas 7 preguntas para obtener información de los compañeros. Try to give as many details as possible, please. Right. Many details as possible. Trate de dar la mayor cantidad de detalles and you can include follow-up questions, all right? Se puede hacer preguntas de seguimiento. How many hours do you have for lunch? I have 1 hour. And at what time do you have lunch? ¿A qué hora tomas el almuerzo? At 4 p.m. Oh my goodness, right? Ve que ahí ya podemos obtener más detalles. Ya me dijeron cuántas horas tiene, pero yo después quiero saber a qué horas es que tienes ese receso, ¿verdad? Para el lunch. Y ahí damos mayor cantidad de detalles, all right? Después podemos preguntar más cosas. Hey, what do you eat for lunch? ¿Hay que almorzar? I eat 2 choris, right? 2 choris and a soda. Perfect, all right? Or from Santana, 2 panes chucos, right? That is from Santana. And then you give information, right? And on the Amaruchan, oof, delicious Maruchan soup. Why not? All right. And you provide information on that. Remember to ask follow-up questions just to give more details. And try to take notes. Trate de tomar notas de ciertos detalles de sus respuestas para después practicar terceras personas igualmente. So we continue practicing. Exactly, Kenya, right? Un pan mata niño, dice por ahí. Perfect. Yeah, why not? Right? Thank you so much. Are you ready for practice, people?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah, teacher.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's work in groups and try to socialize information, please, 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 please. For this one, I will give you 15 minutes. Le voy a dar 15 minutos, right? 15 minutes to ask questions, all right? And give details para que practiquen, den detalles, and I will listen to you, all right? I monitor you. Los monitorearé por ahí, llegaré para asistirles si es requerido. Let's begin at this moment. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. We return to the main room at this moment. I appreciate on your help. Thanks. Welcome everybody for the main room. I appreciate on your effort and you are doing great. I was really happy to visit you and to check on your comments, to listen to you, providing details about how everything is for you at work. All right, perfect. Tell me from the information that you have, who has 3 hours for lunch? Is there a person with 3 hours for lunch? No? Who has 2 hours for lunch?
No.
Nope.
Nobody.
I
Wow.
No.
I teacher.
No
You,
I
one.
Omar?
have 2 hours for my lunch.
Okay. All
Nice.
right. All right. Perfect, perfect. What more details do you remember about lunchtime? Can you report some of them, please? For example, Juanito has 10 minutes or Felipe has 1 hour. What can you report to the class, please? Tell me, tell me. Let me ask on some people. Miss Rosa Emilia, tell me, what do you remember or what can you report about your classmates?
Um, is Estrella.
Uh-huh.
She has 30 minutes for
30
lunch
minutes.
only.
30 minutes. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, perfect. Other person to participate and you can report any detail that you remember. No problem. All right. Cualquier detalle que recuerde de sus compañeros para que nos socialice. What can you tell us? Any volunteer? Thank you, Nelson. Thank you, Nelson and then Estrella. Thank you, Nelson. What can you tell us?
Okay, I remember that Carlos said that don't have a specific time to have a lunch.
Okay, all right. He done or he doesn't?
He doesn't. He,
Ah,
okay, he doesn't. A
all
specific
right.
time to have a lunch.
Okay, thank you so much. That is good info. Thank you. Miss Estrella, what can you tell to the class?
Okay, I remember
Mhm.
that Lucia works in the computer 8 hours.
Wow, every day?
Yes.
My goodness, a long time in the computer. All right, Francisco, what can you report? And then Francisco and then Erika.
Okay, Erica, she works 44 hours.
All right, thank you. She work or she works?
She works.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. She works. All right, perfect, perfect, perfect. Miss Erika, what can you tell the class?
And Rosa,
Mhm.
she works 22 hours on the weekend.
22 hours on the weekend.
Yeah.
Wow, almost a complete weekend. My goodness, people, my goodness. One more detail, one more person to collaborate. Thank you, thank you. I see somebody with a lot of disposition, right? I see it on your face. Veo en sus caritas que dice teacher. Me, please, escójame, teacher. Diga mi nombre. Perfect, no problem. Let me choose the person. Lucia, what do you remember?
I remember Francisco, no extra hours.
All right.
Uh,
Francisco doesn't work, right? Can you repeat after me? Francisco uh, doesn't work extra hours.
Francisco
The,
doesn't work
uh-huh.
extra hours.
Perfect. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let me choose one more person to participate at this moment. Let me see. Chun, chun, chun. Let me check on my list. Tell me, Miss Paola Julissa, what can you share with the class?
Osmaro
Mhm.
have 2 hours for the lunch.
Okay, thank you. Question, Osmaro have or Osmaro has?
Has.
Excellent, thank you so much. He has 2 hours. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, people, good job on the practice. I appreciate that. And let's continue working hard. Now, tell me, what time is it?
It is
It is
10
10 o'clock.
o'clock.
10. All right. Is it time to go to bed?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Or is
teacher.
it time to watch Netflix?
No, teacher.
To watch TikToks?
Netflix.
No, teacher.
Ah,
I go
It's
people.
again
time
with
to
English.
play.
All right, all right. Thank you so much. Just to share some information, are we going to have class tomorrow?
No.
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 Surprise! Yes, no, don't worry. We don't have, no, no, no. We don't have class, all right? Tomorrow is a day off, all right? Day off. It's a holiday, ¿verdad? Es un día festivo, día feriado. Y pues, obviamente, muchos de ustedes, creería yo, o la mayoría capaz no va a trabajar, a menos aquel que quiera money, 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 or extra time. O si solo le dicen thank you so much, it depends on the company, all right? But for classes, we have a day off too, all right? De clases igualmente tenemos un día de descanso por el día que todos conocemos que toma lugar mañana. So please, if you rest, relax, recover energies or something, and we have class. When do we return? ¿Cuándo regresamos a clases? We return on
Thursday.
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 Yes, correct. On Thursday and then Friday, 2 days, and then weekend. Perfect, people. Perfect. All right. Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank Yeah, of course. All right, people. Thank you so much. I really appreciate on your presence here. And let's continue working hard, as always. And right now, it's time to say goodbye. Time to bed. All right, people. Have a good night.
Good
A good day
night.
tomorrow.
Good
Good
night,
night,
kids.
teacher.
Good night,
Bye.
everybody.
Good night,
And
everybody.
thank you. Perfect. Perfect.
Take
See you. See
care.
you. Take care. See you. Take care. Thank you. Thank you.